This video was brought to you by Lyft. The NBA draft comes around every year. 60 players get picked up by NBA franchises, and in an instant, their lives change forever. Them and their families. They become brands, each individual with his own story that some of us become attached to. Today, I'm interested in DeAnthony Melton. Hooped at USC his first year and would match up with guards like Lonzo and Markelle Fultz, and more than held his own too. He's said to be 6'3", long, unselfish, but his defense is what makes him special. The more research I do on him, the more I can see why he had a successful freshman year. But his sophomore year, he got caught up in the mix of the FBI looking into the NCAA, shoe companies, and agents. He wasn't accused of anything wrong. They just associated him with a family friend who was said to have accepted money. But this was something that affected DeAnthony big time. We rode around the city in a Lyft, and he told me the full story.
I only met with the FBI once. My meeting took 30 to 45 minutes. That's it. And they asked me a whole bunch of questions. I answered them. And they said, okay, like, we don't suspect he did anything. They let me go. But then my school kept investigating. So that's what prolonged it so much.
And you had to do some time out?
I sat out my whole sophomore year. Yeah. I mean, it's sad to say, but like, you are an athlete that's a student. I think the players definitely should get paid.
Because we working, right?
Yeah, it's like, and the amount of money we making for the school, it's ridiculous. But you also got to think about it like, does everyone get equal pay? If so, why is, a sport that's bringing in the most money getting as much as, a sport that's not really bringing in money?
Right.
So it's like, it's hard for like the NCAA to really justify that. But it's like, sometimes not everything's fair.
Right.
So if a school is making, I don't know, how much does Ohio State make off their football program?
Oh, it's crazy.
Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah. So that's not fair to those kids.
No,
like,
it's not.
I barely got any money. They be hungry, and the coaches, as much as money they making, their contract extensions. I mean, they living good.
He's a tough man. Since he knows our secret, he has to be killed.
I must admit, up until this day, I had no clue what Pro Day was. So it's my honor to inform some of you that were just as oblivious as I was. Pro Day is pretty much a day where your agency or trainer put you through a workout and invite everybody from the NBA that wants to come. Teams will bring like 4 or 5 guys out just to make sure they get their pick right. Some Pro Days may involve skill work, others you may play a little bit. It's kind of like that last look you get before the draft takes place. Today there's some good players in the gym and the whole thing will be led by Drew Hanlon. For me, this workout told me a lot about what DeAnthony will be able to offer to an NBA squad. So based off of everything that I've seen, I'm going to give you guys a basic evaluation on DeAnthony Melton. Teams are looking for a player like DeAnthony. He's solid with the ball and will run your offense. Tries to make the simple pass more than a home run. He doesn't strike me as somebody who's been playing point guard their whole life, but for the most part, he controls things and looks for the open man first. And he's good at making reads without the ball, whether his teammates find him or not. His jumper, while it wasn't anything that blew me away in college, I can tell you from seeing it in person, he's knocking down shots. And most importantly, he's taking good shots. I think he could be better at finishing around the rim, especially with how athletic he is. But these are things that can be developed. He's mostly attacking off closeouts anyways. What stands out the most though is his defense. DeAnthony has a football background, and a lot of football is positioning. His coach told him if he's out of position, he'll be out of the game. But you can see how that translated to the court. He's physical, not afraid to guard, doesn't die on screens, and even if you hit a shot on him, he's always got a hand up. He's always finding a way to get a steal. blocking the shot or changing the shot. It's what he does. Last time I checked, 3-and-D players are getting paid. From what I've seen, he has Avery Bradley potential. But hey, like I said, that's just my little 2 cents. DeAnthony, congratulations. You finally arrived at your destination, intact. And every step along the way mattered. You've become a part of a brotherhood that many of us would never experience. You're a brand now, and quite possibly a role model. But the question is, what will you do now? And to the city that chose him, I can tell you for sure, more than a basketball player, you've got yourself a good kid. I'm wishing the best of luck. Go make all the money you could possibly make. And stay safe on this next journey you're about to embark upon. You've got everyone's attention now. We'll be watching.